And Sacramento begins the game with the basketball. De'Aaron Fox to Harrison Barnes. To Fox. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Fox across the timeline, looking to make something happen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Has a look. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Has a chance. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Buddy Hield to Fox. De'Aaron Fox slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's Sacramento ball. And the finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a look, can't hit.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Wade. Works it. And he finishes at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kings with the ball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Curling inside. And counted at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Fox with it. Leads one. Hassan Whiteside able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Lets it fly from long range. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Buddy Hield to Fox. Tosses the pass, taken away by the Kings. De'Aaron Fox. To Hield. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper won't fall.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Nice pace. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
It's the Heat with the possession. To Wade. To Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. Knocked loose. Barnes. Nice pass to set things up.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Richardson. To Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Cauley Stein powers it through.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
How you practice leads to that.
Why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Fox into the front court, trailing by 4. He gets it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Kings now with the ball. De'Aaron Fox. And throws it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
A fundamental shot right there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Richardson. And the rebound corralled by Fox. Lays it up and in.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions. Big pick right there.
To Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Whiteside. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Cauley-Stein. To Fox. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Trying to cash in. Not that time. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Great dish to set it up. And he throws it down. Big finish for Hassan Whiteside. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Waiters. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Tough make through traffic.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
He'd have the basketball. To Waiters. That's going to be out of bounds. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. The pass set it all up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Fox. Not that time.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
I'm here. I'm here. Oh, yeah. Double.
Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Won Key from three-quarters court. That ends the first quarter with the Heat in front. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
Count the basket at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That's out. Last touch by Dion Waiters. The Kings now with 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Ryan Anderson against Corey Brewer. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
The foul line, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Waiters. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here's a chance from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
And scores.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Runner's good there.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Sacramento ball. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Waiters. Dion Waiters. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And count the basket inside.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Off the assist.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Has a look. And the rebound taken in by Barnes. Buddy Hield to Barnes. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Miami with the basketball. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Bagley.
Substitutions, Miami.
Cauley-Stein. 5 on the shot clock for Sacramento. Short jumper off the mark. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kelly Olynyk. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 16. James Johnson.
To Bagley. And count the basket.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Has a chance around the perimeter. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Wide open look. Won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Dwayne Wade. Doesn't get the bounce. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Hield. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Count the bucket for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Hassan Whiteside, huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You hear coaches talk all the time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
The drive, right to the back. Got it.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in for the Sacramento Kings, number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Five to shoot from long range. Rebounded by the Heat. That's corralled by Bagley. Short jumper stays out. To Waiters. Dion Waiters. He's 2 for 2 now.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Miami's got it. From the painted area, won't go down. And draws the foul. So, Hassan Whiteside will go to the line to shoot 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Hassan Whiteside has got 2 shots coming. Not the best career mark, 62%. So he hits the first, misses the second. Into the front court, it's Fox. Trailing by 10. Gets a shot up, off the mark. Fires the three. Offensive rebound for three. And it's Fox there for the rebound. No good. To Whiteside. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kelly Olynyk. Time to shuffle things up.
For Miami, number 11, Dion Waiters.
It's Sacramento ball to Fox. That's out of bounds.
Substitutions, Sacramento. Entering the game for
Has a look. Farrell can't connect. And the basket good at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hassan Whiteside with a piece. Ooh, 5 now.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Working hard on the glass.
I got him. Oh, you guarding me? Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball.
Cauley Stein. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And the rebound pulled in by the Kings. Easy path to the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
4-3. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Screen coming. Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Whiteside. Nice pass to get things going.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Flushes it home.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup to Waiters. Curling inside. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Hassan Whiteside. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Waiters.
Hey, get buckets, don't get buckets. Get buckets on them.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Off the mark. Knocked loose. Cauley Stein. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Bogdan Bogdanovic at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Waiters. Richardson. Five to shoot for Miami. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Hassan Whiteside snatching it out of the air. Make that 7.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The assist from number 21.
Kings with the ball. It was right there. To Whiteside. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. To Richardson. Josh Richardson. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
The drive. Right to the basket. Almost. And he's not getting the call. To Richardson. Has a chance. That's no good.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Richardson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Fires the 3. Not easy.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. 8 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Richardson.
Yep, I got him. I got him. Here we go.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Willie Cauley-Stein tips it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play.
Josh Richardson trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
One of our summer basketball camps. Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
I got him. Let's go.
To Waiters.
1 minute left in the third quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the time. And a putback slam.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.